for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
The challenger will join us first, as is customary and the right thing to do.
And JR, it still does not feel right to call this man the challenger. But he has a chance to rectify it here tonight. Moxley wearing that black leather jacket in homage of the man who is in that video, Atsushi Onita, the innovator, the creator of the exploding barbed wire death match.
I saw the Onita Terry Funk match just recently, the exploding barbed wire match. It was one of the most spectacular things I've seen in wrestling. It is a spectacle.
It's a match that defies explanation.
Saturday night late, I got a phone call. And on the caller ID it said T-Funk. It was Terry Funk calling me way past our bedtime.
Yeah.
He said, you're having that barbed wire exploding death match, right? Yeah. I feel sorry for those kids. They got to get, I said, what do they got to do? He said, they've got to get past the fear of barbed wire. It rips your skin. It detonates a bomb. It's just a bad piece of business.
Yeah, it's a career-shortening match, and I think Moxley had a flask there to settle the nerves. And if somebody like John Moxley,
Terry has a premonition, this match is not going to end well for either guy. He said he felt sorry for them.
Yeah, we saw the clips of in that video package. Atsushi Onita facing Tarzan Goto in exploding ring match. He faced the great Sasuke. And Onita, I mean, his career was undoubtedly shortened by all of those matches, and that could very well have the same effect on both Kenny Omega and John Moxley here tonight.
Well, just take a look at the ring and take a look at Bryce Remsburg in the bomb suit. It's like, it looks like the type of battleground that will end a career.
And important to note that all of the ringside personnel, the fire marshal required that everyone's attire, what they were going to wear, was treated with a flame retardant formula. Bryce Remsburg, underneath that, is wearing his referee uniform, but outside of that is a fireproof suit as well as that protective face shield. And there's the triple hell, the barbed wire on the floor with landmines underneath. You can see over by where Moxley just stepped, the mortars that will fire off when someone comes into contact with the ropes, with the barbed wire.
Barbed wire around 3 sides of the ring, as you can tell. And look at that. That's creepy. That's scary.
Yeah, especially when you know you're going in there and good qualities of your skin are going to be left behind. It's all about the AEW Championship.
And it's, a lot of it is about just a personal issue that started back 2 years ago at Double or Nothing.
Tony, it's really been the rivalry that has defined AEW. This has been the longest running thread that we have had in our organization. There he is, the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. I mean, we all knew, JR, that he would be AEW World Champion someday, but how he accomplished that defied anyone's expectations.
Yeah, pretty pathetic for the 7-star guy. Was the best bout machine, all that stuff. Nothing to be real proud about. Here's the deal, fellas. I said this on our preview show. I think there's a bigger plan float here in this deal. I think Kenny was quick to name this match. There's a reason for it. Looks like we're going to be joined by Don Callis.
Thank God.
We'll apologize for that.
Yeah, Kenny Omega very clearly wants to beat Jon Moxley at his own game. Don, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Gentlemen, it's a great day to die right here at Revolution.
Well, you seem giddy about this.
Oh, listen, Kenny Omega and I have personally overseen every circuit, every ounce of C4. This is by design. This is a special send-off for Moxley, because it's the only way we're going to get rid of him, Tony. He's going to keep coming otherwise.
All right, folks, whatever Don felt this matchup, take it down to Justin Roberts.
Introducing at this time, the challenger. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the fighting pride of the east side of Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing 231 pounds. Jon Moxley!
Shot of Jack for John.
Wow. One last shot of courage, man.
Maybe just thirsty.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Weighing 224 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Kenny
It comes down to this. The two greatest wrestlers in the world competing for the sport's biggest prize
is Bryce Remsburg.
In the most dangerous match ever conceived. It comes down simply to that.
If you're wondering why you haven't seen one of these, is because they are too dangerous.
Yeah, not many people really want to.
The risk reward is not a good balance.
And let's give credit to Kenny Omega. We beat Jon Moxley in our match, and now Kenny Omega, the god of pro wrestling, he wants to beat Jon Moxley in Jon Moxley's match.
How do you figure it's Jon Moxley's match when Kenny made the stipulation?
This is exactly the kind of thing that Moxley loves, extreme violence.
The bell has rung and the explosions are armed.
I don't know if we're far enough back, guys. I'm a little nervous.
You should know. You designed it, you said.
We might be trimming this four-man announce booth with some of these effects here, some of these explosions that I'm anticipating. Shivani, you're number one in the hit list.
No.
And the thing to keep in mind, that there is the 30-minute countdown.
Oh, yeah.
If the match has not ended by the 30-minute mark, all of the explosives will detonate. And whoever survives that explosion, you sick bastard.
You haven't even asked me about the strategy. We're going to try to get in and out of here as fast as possible. I don't want Kenny Omega getting marked up by this barbed wire. I don't want to see him get injured. And yes, the 30-minute, look at this, look at this.
So close.
Just ripping the skin, it would.
And now, Moxley.
Just a fight to stay out of the barbed wire. This thing will be pretty, kids.
There's.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Remember, any contact with the barbed wire,
you can lose an eye here, man.
Yeah, among other things.
And especially if your head is facing forward towards the explosion. That's
Jesus.
Omega needs to get his thumb in Moxley's eye. A nasty headbutt.
So, Don, the strategy is to just end this early.
Oh, of course. You want to be in there when the bombs go off? I mean, it's a ticking time bomb, literally.
In the past, some of the great world champions, like Terry Funk, like Mick Foley, have competed in this, and now it's come to these two, the two best in the world, right now, right in 2021.
Omega smartly sitting out.
But never before in the United States, never before on a stage quite like this. The eyes of the world are on AEW here tonight.
What we've got here is maybe the toughest man in the world in Moxley against the world's greatest athlete, but Kenny, by God, Omega.
Omega, though, showing his technique there.
Yeah, holding on to that headlock, nice concentration.
Man, you got to completely change your strategy. I mean, a lot of times in and off of the ropes, back and forth, you can't do that. Going to get caught up in an explosion.
Again, the touching the barbed wire detonates explosives.
Your whole career, you come up in wrestling using the ropes, and now you can't. You've got to fight that instinct. Look at this now. I like this.
Omega just trying to take a chunk out of Moxley's
Watch
forehead.
out.
Whoa! Whoa! Paradigm shift. No. He's not going for the paradigm shift.
Sit out.
Omega.
So close, man. Just right up against.
Oh, Moxley. Whoa. Kenny, that barbed wire board in the corner, able to avoid contact. Moxley. You have to imagine Jon Moxley wants to punish Kenny Omega. Not just win this match, not just reclaim the AEW World Championship. He wants to punish Omega.
Yeah, I hope he used the microphone.
But he also wants to avoid touching that damn barbed wire. It just starts a succession of bad things.
Kenny Omega and I spent a lot of sleepless nights putting this contraption, this structure together. Some surprises here for all of you and for Moxley.
The Moxley extermination contraption.
Hey, listen, I'll give Moxley credit. He is as tough as they come, and the only way he's going to stop coming for us is if we put him down, if you know what I mean.
Some very Funk-esque right hands being exchanged. Omega gouges the eyes. The high boot. Moxley shrugs it off. Omega charges in again. Second time.
So close, he's dangling. I found him in!
Boom. And the one side of the ring not covered in barbed wire. Omega sent out to the stage. But of course, remember, out on the floor, the triple hell, barbed wire landmines. There is no safe space for either competitor.
There's the hardware, the chairs, more barbed wire.
The one precaution taken, literally the only precaution taken, leaving one side without barbed wire in case Doc Sampson, the medical team, needed to get in here for this.
He'd be smart to steer clear of this exploding barbed wire ring that we've got in front of us. Here, look at this.
I hate to agree with you, but you're right.
Kenny Omega, guys, grew up tough on the streets of Winnipeg. Bare-knuckle fist fights in 40 below. This is not new for Omega.
Moxley with the kendo stick in hand.
Bam! Oh, hit him again. Thank you. Oh!
The AEW World Champion.
Kenny instinctively looking to get back in the ring to get away from those weapons.
And Don, you mentioned that you want to beat Moxley in his type of match. Remember, it was at Full Gear in 2019, the unsanctioned Lights Out match, where Jon Moxley defeated Kenny Omega.
I don't remember that match, and it's not in the record books, which means it never happened.
Powder in the eye.
Fantastic. Ooh, missed him.
Yeah, he's blinded.
Of course. He's temporarily blinded for that powder.
That coward referee. Yeah, it's over, guys. That's it.
That's not it. Good God, have we ever witnessed anything like this?
There's another look at it.
Oh, but Moxley kicked out. Moxley kicked out.
No one was prepared for that, much less Jon Moxley.
Moxley's too stubborn to quit. Like I said, we're going to have to put him down.
Is stubborn the right word? Or is he too much of a badass to quit?
I said he's the toughest guy I've ever seen.
You're waiting on Moxley to quit. That ain't going to happen.
Nope. Then you see Moxley holding the back of that leg from where he struck the ropes and that explosion went off.
Man, I wonder how that affects your hearing, too.
It's got to be completely disorienting.
Yeah.
Gonna break his leg.
Oh, my God!
Very innovative offense by Kenny Omega.
I'm sorry to get so excited out here and be unprofessional, but you understand, Moxley has put us through a lot, so this is sweet revenge for Kenny Omega and myself.
Yeah, we understand you being unprofessional. We get it.
Omega
just choking him out, man.
Moxley has not been himself.
Look at that.
Oh, good God.
Call it Excalibur.
The Kotaro Crusher on the trash can covers. Moxley still in this fight.
When you're as great an athlete as Kenny Omega, sometimes you don't get credit, Excalibur, for the toughness.
He's opened up, man.
Oh, that
trash.
being driven into that trash can. Those cans can bend and create some savagely sharp angles.
They sure can, and that's what's happened here.
That cuts above the eye, too, guys.
Yeah, that is above the eye.
That's going to affect his vision.
Look, it's bleeding right down the back of his
They
neck.
should stop this now.
Well, Bryce Remsburg is checking.
Moxley looking for something, anything, to try to get out of this figure four leg lock, center of the ring.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well,
Don't forget the clock is ticking on both men. This is no normal match. The 30-minute clock.
oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Moxley.
Get that away from him.
Oh, look at this sawing!
No!
Sawing back and forth on the knees of Omega.
And the hand, he tried to put his hand up, and he got the palm of his hand.
This is incredible.
Both are working against the clock before this ring explodes.
Snapdragon, perhaps? No, Moxley breaks free.
That's what I thought.
Back elbow. Oh, Moxley!
God.
Sent into the barbed wire board.
Oh, my God.
Perfect.
What a hideous sight.
They should stop it.
The barbed wire halo surrounding the head of the former AEW World Champion.
And Omega looks great, and Moxley is a bloody mess.
He's got to peel himself out of there.
Good luck.
Look at
Good God.
barbed wire just clinging, pinching to the body of Moxley.
Moxley leaving his own skin, his own DNA behind. But he's damn sure going to continue this fight for as long as he can breathe.
Moxley said everybody dies. Tonight might be his night, and Kenny Omega is delivering the eulogy.
Ooh,
Don't touch that.
Omega
It's on the safe side
trying
there.
to steer clear. The moonsault covers. Two. No,
Yeah.
Moxley is.
What an arrogant cover that was. He paid for it.
Now that's the cover of a champion. And that's sending a message, Shivani.
You see the blood streaming into the eyes of Jon Moxley. So not only does he have to contend with the disorientation from the explosion, but now being blinded by his own blood.
I understand we got exactly 20 minutes till this ring explodes, guys. 20 minutes in.
Kenny Omega.
And when you're in a fight like this, the time goes by.
Oh, God! Oh, Omega went face first in the explosion.
Oh, God.
Oh, the second one. Two in a row.
My God. Oh, my God.
The smoke is hanging thick in the arena.
Our fans here at Daly's Place are seeing something I guarantee you, they never thought they'd see in their life. Because we're feeling the same thing.
One of these men will be the AEW World Champion tonight at Revolution. Look at this.
The shotgun drop.
man.
The skin.
Awful.
The skin of Omega singed and scorched.
Kenny needs to roll out to the ramp.
The odor of burning skin is not pleasant.
No, it's not. They're paying the ultimate price to become the champion.
Oh! Shoulder capture suplex by Moxley.
God, look at Moxley's face.
I have no idea how Moxley is able to function in there with the blood loss.
Yeah.
Well, because you said it yourself, Don. He is the toughest man in pro wrestling.
Without a doubt.
$2 steak tough is that guy.
Oh, boy.
Looking for a pump handle here on Omega.
Omega just find out. Omega, he knows what's on the other side here.
Oh! Omega.
Oh, he's going to snap dragon.
Dragon, come on.
Whew.
Moxley able to counter out. Catch.
God!
Omega fought with all his might.
Kenny tried to block it. Moxley got underneath it and got most of it.
And I think it was even worse for Omega when he tried to block it. That was a grotesque landing.
Omega's in excruciating pain,
Oh, look at
but
this.
so is Moxley.
Look at the lacerations on his arm.
The difference here is Moxley's lacerations are above the eye. It's going to affect his vision.
Yeah.
And there you see wiping the blood out of his eyes.
If you can't see in this match, you are not going to win, in my opinion.
Jon Moxley looking to end the night, looking to reclaim the AEW World Championship. There's no way Kenny Omega could withstand a paradigm shift on the chair. Oh!
Wow, big time right cross that time.
Here we go. Omega hits it, it's over. Get him.
He was looking for one-winged angel. Release, German suplex. I think Omega's head might have actually struck the bat.
He did.
Omega out on his feet. Moxley. Oh!
That slide slam on the barbed wire wrapped around a steel chair.
And it's stuck, it's pierced through the pants of Omega.
His denim jeans, wearing for protection.
Many luminaries in this
penetrated.
industry said that this match was too dangerous. They said it shouldn't happen. Well, it's happening tonight here on AEW pay-per-view. And this is a war.
Oh, look at this. Moxley tearing at the barbed wire. This is how he made Eddie Kingston quit. Wrapping the barbed wire around his own arm to apply that bulldog choke. Look at it digging into the bicep of Moxley.
What a sadist Moxley is.
Obsessed with regaining the AEW title. That's what it's all about for Moxley.
He lost it fair and square. He's trying to get it back.
Come on, Don.
He's shaky with the pain.
Trying to do Kenny dirty.
He didn't do it loose, fair, and square. That's ridiculous.
Moxley is thinking the barbed wire lariat. Omega blocked it.
Wow.
Somebody catch Kenny's head.
Moxley hit him with the left arm lariat. And now the barbed wire, no miss.
Sucker to miss. Snapdragon.
The Snapdragon.
Brilliant offense by Omega. He executes it better than anybody.
The second one.
Kenny Omega ain't a clothesline, but look out.
Oh!
V-trigger.
But Moxley. Jon Moxley.
Moxley will not die.
Amazing reserve. Amazing.
You hear the crowd. This is awesome. This is unlike anything we have ever seen. And you have to remember, these men are racing against the clock.
Come hell or high water, no matter what.
Less than 15 minutes until the ring explodes.
That's got to be on their minds, guys.
30 minutes past, it's going to be it. Everything's going up. Everything.
Not if Jon Moxley hits the paradigm shift.
Nice block. Oh! Kenny took that in the eyes, I think.
He just muscled Jon Moxley into the ropes. He's asking for water.
Come on, ref.
Bryce Remsburg trying to clear the eyes of Kenny Omega.
Omega covered his face right away.
Yeah, now you got Moxley with the blood in the eyes and Kenny with, I hope it's just smoke.
The smoke, whatever the explosive in the mortar.
I've not seen Kenny Omega in that kind of pain.
And Jon Moxley.
Moxley's probably lost a tooth, it looked like, by his reaction.
Might be short a tooth and a pint of blood. As both men now out on the apron.
It gets even more dangerous out here.
You have to remember the triple hell. The exploding barbed wire landmines on the floor.
They're playing a dangerous game on this apron.
Short jabs.
Oh!
Huge chops.
Flesh on flesh. Flesh on flesh here.
Good God, just gouging the eyes. Trying to open
gouging
up
at the wound.
That's right, opening up that cut.
Why not?
And no.
We're not going to see this, are we?
We know what Omega's thinking.
We know what's on the floor.
Yes, we do. Good God, just do anything he can to chop. Look at that shot.
That's 1/3 of the triple hell. But Moxley,
come on,
knows what's coming.
Moxley ripping at the face of the champion.
Oh, the knee right between the eyes.
No.
Omega. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
They're going to try to put a paradigm shift onto the floor.
Moxley's out of his mind.
Yep.
Oh! My God in heaven! Moxley's lying on those barbs. They're sticking all over his body.
And the explosion from underneath. Moxley trying to extricate himself from the barbed wire.
Every time he moves an inch, it kills him.
Oh! And Omega was dropped on his head.
Boom. It's impossible to say who got the better of that.
They both went to hell and back, but I'm not sure they're back yet.
Omega was spared some of the barbed wire,
but
by Moxley landing on his back, but Omega landed on his head.
Yeah, the impact on the head.
Moxley's got to get out of this position somehow. And you have to move so gingerly, so timidly.
I think your man's cut open, Don, right above him, right between the eyes, maybe, the forehead.
Yeah, from where his head struck that barbed wire.
Oh my God!
The claret is flowing tonight. Kenny Omega's face may be indeed a crimson mask sooner than later.
Oh, Moxley's leg, I think, is lacerated in multiple places.
And what these guys are going because of their hatred of each other, because of what is on the other end, becoming the AEW World Champion. Here he goes again.
Moxley. What does he have in store for Kenny Omega?
Pain, agony, and a big L, a loss.
And look at it, just his bare hands on the barbed wire. Moxley willing to endure that punishment to inflict even more on Kenny Omega.
Kenny needs to get back in the ring, and quickly.
Oh, my God. Right now, Omega's a bloody mess.
And he's about to get even bloodier.
Oh, God.
This defies all expectations.
Yeah, this is hard to look at times. I mean, you got to admit that.
It is disturbing, no doubt, right?
Yeah.
Shots like that is disturbing. These men are putting it all on the line in the most dangerous match I've ever seen.
We're seeing two careers being literally put on the line here. Two of the great careers ever.
I mean, the two best wrestlers in the entire world risking it all here tonight.
Kenny Omega is making his claim tonight to maybe be the greatest professional wrestler in the history of this industry if he can somehow fight through the blood and pull this out.
John Moxley just driving the barbed wire repeatedly. Now,
that's a warning.
The clock is ticking. That is a warning.
It is a warning.
Okay. It's about a 10-minute warning or so.
Something bad is going to happen, Shivani.
10 minutes.
Moxley needs to end this with alacrity.
Till the ring explodes. Yep.
Oh, the pile driver.
Man, dandy at that.
Cover here, 1, 2.
Leg.
No.
Omega.
Try it again. He's trying to get it done.
Nice stack there. Omega showed a lot of guts to keep kicking out.
There is a strategy here for Kenny Omega. Once that noise starts, Kenny Omega is going to kick it into high gear. He knows he's got to end this quickly.
Well, listen, there's no countdown clock. So when they hear the noise, they can only just imagine how long it is.
Well, Don, you know, you low
low blow. The low blow.
That's legal.
Nothing wrong with that.
After what we've seen,
you said you wanted to win early. That hasn't worked out, but
Omega. Powerbomb high stack. He's got Moxley. No.
Onita-style powerbomb stacked him up.
Omega, though, you could see moving very unsteady on his feet. This match has taken a lot on. This match has depleted Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that's blood loss right there, Excalibur. That's what that is.
But Omega steadies himself. Bang!
Whoa!
Bang, the V-trigger right on the money. Can he hit another one? Second one!
Oh, man, those are toxic shots.
On the button.
Moxley being brought up.
If he hits it, it's over.
Can Omega end it here?
No one kicks out. No one kicks out.
No one is. Winged Angel. Can Omega cover? Can he make the cover? 2. Oh! Omega!
He didn't kick out. He got his leg on the ropes, but he caused the explosion.
Moxley broke up the one-winged angel by sacrificing his own body by hitting the explosion.
There's no kick out, but his leg caused the explosion. My God!
And it's blinded Omega. It's blinded Omega.
Moxley's got the bat.
And Omega can't see it.
Has no defense, cannot roll out of the way, does not know where it's coming from.
He had it.
The only way for Moxley to escape the one-winged angel was to sacrifice his own body to trigger that explosion.
It was ingenious.
It really was.
Nothing less than ingenious for Moxley, that blue-eyed battler.
We are still under 10 minutes, somewhere around 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes till the ring explodes.
And a very bleary-eyed Kenny Omega.
But
look at that.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Oh, my God.
The good brother, Carl Anderson.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here.
Just getting clubbed. And Luke Gallows.
There you go. You wanted it, you got it.
This is not Tuesday night. Get your ass back to Nashville.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson getting battered by Moxley. Oh my God!
Oh, my God.
I told you there'd be a surprise, and this is it.
A page right out of Atsushi Onita's playbook cover.
Good night.
2. No!
Didn't get the shoulders covered.
The exploding barbed wire bat would not keep Jon Moxley down.
And Omega is livid at this ref, and I don't blame him.
Look at that.
Good God. Bam.
Moxley has got to be done.
We understand it. We are now less than 5 minutes before this damn thing goes up.
We're going to finish this now.
Look at this, 3-on-1, Don. It's got to be one of your proudest moments.
Nothing wrong with it. This is allowed.
He's out, man. He's out on his feet.
Omega.
Or on his feet.
Wicked Angel in a chair.
Yes.
There's no way Moxley can continue.
Omega covers. 2.
Please kick out.
The winner of this match, and still All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Kenny Omega.
It was that pack of dogs-like mentality, 3-on-1 that finally got it done.
It's called strategy. Kenny Omega came into this as the god of pro wrestling. Now you can call him the god of the death match.
No one
Probably not, but nonetheless.
No one has ever kicked out of the one-winged angel, especially not one as brutal, as violent as that. And he had... Kenny Omega, again, could not beat Jon Moxley one-on-one. He needed help. He needed the Good Brothers. He needed Anderson and Gallows in order to get the job done here tonight.
And they need to get their ass out of the ring.
I got to go check on Kenny.
Yeah, the clock is still ticking. There are no fail-safes.
No. Maybe it'll blow up with Don in there.
Lord willing. I mean, the explosions are still armed.
Don knows what's going on. He's trying to, get out of here.
I'm told we'll hear a distinctive siren or something. Now look at this. These guys are badasses. There's no doubt about that. But what they're doing isn't badass.
We only got a few minutes before this damn thing goes up. Before this ring explodes. Oh, look, he's throwing it at the referee, for God's sake.
No reason for this.
Look, they're handcuffing. They're handcuffing Moxley's hands behind his back.
Why are they doing this?
Stitches. No one thinks Moxley's getting what he asked. This is what you want. You're the greatest. I bet you thought this is what you wanted. You're the greatest.
Omega. Like Moxley, this is what you wanted.
Oh, everybody knows what everybody wants here. Everybody's a goddamn mind reader. He wanted it. He wanted it.
This is how Jon Moxley wants to go out, JR.
He's sending a message. Oh, they're sending messages.
And the clock is still ticking.
And Gallows and Anderson having their way with a man who's handcuffed and a man who's gone through the barbed wire.
Every time.
Look at, just
Good God, he's opened up his head again.
Yeah.
Only a couple of minutes, we understand, until this ring explodes.
This is a message to this entire roster right now.
Well, those two guys don't even work here, Don.
They work for me, and that means they work for Kenny Omega.
well, who can beat Kenny Omega when he has this much?
No one can beat Kenny Omega
when he has this
anywhere.
much backup.
Of course not.
This
It's
is
called
bullshit.
strategy. Oh, you're going to get an unprofessional now. Is that what you're going to do? How is it professional with what Moxley's been doing? Look at that.
come on.
Great.
God.
Now
This is great.
that's professional.
I love
that's
this.
really professional.
Fantastic.
Because you love it doesn't mean a damn thing, Don. Really.
Oh, God.
We're under 2 minutes.
This is the end that Jon Moxley deserves. It's what he would want, and we're giving it to him right here.
Moxley's
Completely unable to protect himself. He's restrained. He's shackled.
trying to shorten a man's career. He's got a baby on the way.
What does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with a hell of a lot.
Oh, come on.
This is despicable.
The end. No, this is the end. This is what this is. This is the end.
You hope so. You're praying
I
it's the
hope
end.
everyone in that
Because your
locker room is watching
Because
this.
your man can't beat Moxley one-on-one. You certainly you hope for it.
There were no rules.
Wait,
What are you
listen,
talking?
listen.
Whoa.
Listen.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to move back a little bit here. You guys are fine. Stay where you are.
What do you mean?
No, you're fine. I'm just going to move back here.
Are those guys stupid?
Get out. Somebody's got to get Moxley out of the damn ring.
Go.
Get Moxley.
Somebody. Where's Bryce Remsburg? Pull him out.
Everyone at ringside is taking cover.
Moxley is helpless and handcuffed. For God's sakes.
And he's... Look at Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston.
What is Kingston doing out here?
Kingston, one of Moxley's oldest friends. He's trying to get the handcuffs off.
Eddie Kingston
He's unconscious.
is one of Moxley's oldest friends.
You better lift him up and get him out of there, Kingston.
Carry him over your back.
Come on, Eddie.
Kingston,
Get him
sit
out.
down. Eddie, get him out. Get him out. Take cover.
out of there.
Take cover. Get him out.
No. Kingston. Oh, my God. Kingston covering Jon Moxley.
Kingston protecting Moxley. And I know that's must pain Eddie to do this.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing.
All right, we're going to get some medical attention in here, I think.
God almighty.
What a great night.
They're chanting Eddie's name.
Eddie did the right thing,
Damn
folks.
right he did the right thing. At least someone came out to help Jon Moxley.
Eddie Kingston sacrificing his own body to protect Jon Moxley.
Man, Eddie's stunned, looks like two.
Looks like two less contenders maybe tonight. What do you think,
You
Excalibur?
can feel the heat from all those bombs that went off up here. You see the blood splattered everywhere. Medical attention to Jon Moxley, but
This has not been a night for the weak at heart, to say the very least.
This has been a night for professional wrestling because Kenny Omega has proven once again that he's the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
well, let's hear it for Eddie Kingston coming out and helping out his friend. Yep, Kenny Omega is still the AEW World Champion, but at what cost?
Dr. Sampson.
Yeah, there's Bryce Reddy, who's helping Dr. Sampson.
Man, we got casualties here.
Yeah, this is...
I don't think I've ever been a part of a show that had this much carnage.
Yeah. Look at Jerry Lynn coming from the back to...
Moxley's not moving.
No, I can only imagine what it felt like. There's Jerry Lynn, one of our senior officials from the back. I can only imagine what it felt like in the ring because there was a lot of heat blasting our way when those bombs went off.
At least Mox is trying to communicate. Can't say as much for Eddie.
Kenny Omega has retained the AEW World Championship here tonight.
And yeah, he made, I tell you, Jon Moxley may have not regained the title, but he may have just regained a friend. And Eddie's not in good shape either here, man.
More referees, more medical staff on the way.
Well, speaking of friends, I'm going to go celebrate with my friends.
Yeah, you guys.
The world champion.
All right, Don. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for nothing.
See you in a couple of years. Folks, hope you enjoyed tonight. It's been crazy. For Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, I'm Jim Ross. Thanks again very much. We'll see you Wednesday night on Dynamite.